Hello. I would like to say I'm happy to be back. I really am not. This gorgeous thing? I got it from a black owned business. So there's that. I have an issue to inform all of you about. And because of it, you're not going to see my face anymore. So I found that someone has been collecting me, or footage of me, in order to make AI content off of it. And because of this, it has led many people to believe me that I am a slut or a whore. I mark all of my content as over 18 because kids should not be on channels like this. And YouTube as a platform has literally have a whole separate section for YouTube Kids, which I am not a part of. I've also found that many individuals think that I am a part of this and actively mock me. And that apparently this has been going on for a year. Oh wait, how long have I started this YouTube channel for? Take a hint. Now I'm not mad at all of you, because I'm assuming not all of you are actively trying to ruin my life. I think it's just some of you. And so if you are part of the group that has understood that this is my only channel, I do have a TikTok channel, but all I've done is made Palestine content because I care about making sure that people don't starve to death. And on other platforms that I own, I plan on making a video soon of me handling all the channels that I currently own, that are in my name, that I have full access to. Excuse me, I burped. I have an issue with stalkers. A while back, there was a video I made, and an individual made a comment about how I seemed to be very upset when I looked over at an individual, and I stated how I was not upset at this individual when I was making the video footage. I was simply upset that now I would have to try to restart it all over again, because I had started and stopped multiple times, and since I hadn't gotten editing down yet, it was just a struggle for me. Now I do have a problem. It is not a case of just petty remarks. I think this individual has worked with other stalkers in order to put cameras all throughout my house. I've had multiple instances of individuals speaking about things I've owned, speaking about conversations that no one should know about except family members that were in the area, and people commenting about pornographic material that I have never agreed once in my life to making. Ever. I don't know what platforms are being used in my name to try to make these footage, trying to make these videos. I'm not editing anything out, so you're just gonna have to take it as it is. I'm pissed. I am enraged that this has been going on for a year. At first, I thought I had a stalker, and it was a normal, weird circumstance of an ex-friend being mad at me and wanting to get back into my life, and I was just flat out refusing, and so in turn, they wanted to terrorize me. This would very much fit into that bill. Can't have access to me? Then in turn, I'm going to terrorize you in whatever way I can in order to get access to you. It's pathetic. Extremely pathetic. Trying to gather my thoughts together because I feel like I came in the blazing. I've learned throughout the years of people gossiping about me behind my back, hoping that I would not hear them, or purposely being loud enough for me to hear them, but being far away enough that they know that they could get away with their bullshit. This has been going on for a year or so. And it was only recently, of this summer, when I went to go visit family, that I had family members speaking of me in this way. That felt devastating, because at first I thought maybe this is just some stupid rumor that's been flying around. That someone spiteful wanted to create in order to make me look bad. And ultimately, I found that I care so little about people's opinion when it comes to normal gossip. I care when apparently cameras are being put everywhere throughout my house. And I'm saying my house because they're purposely trying to film me, meaning they broke into the house in order to do this activity. Because no way in hell or heaven or on earth could my brother have successfully gone through IT and camera worked and successfully bought all the materials needed in order to do something this grand. He would have needed help. So, from what little information I've gathered through listening to layers and layers and oodles of slurs and insults, this is a Twitch channel. I'm assuming it's streaming 24/7 because I don't know how it works. I don't know how the cameras work. I know that whenever I try to look for one, I cannot seem to find it. And yet I still hear all the same remarks. So they are somewhere. Second, I have resorted to actively going out to public areas in order to find a public bathroom in the hopes, the slightest hopes, that these stalkers are slower than me so that I could actually be able to relieve myself in peace without someone shoving a camera where this shouldn't belong. Third, I'm realizing that the second one should have been the last one. Third, obviously, because people seem to. I've heard comments about me in the bathroom. I've also heard comments about me in the shower. And it was first just issues in general of people talking about my butt, I assumed it was shower stuff. Because why on earth would someone put a camera up a toilet? So I've been wearing. At first, it was a case of I turned off the lights, thinking the cameras would not work. I put towels up in areas where I thought cameras could possibly be. Then later, I found that all of this failed and have simply resorted to wearing a swimsuit and showering in the dark. And at times, covering up places where I think cameras could be. Altogether, it has made showering much more difficult, especially because, for some reason, I seem to take long showers. This progression won't stop until I figure out where all the cameras are, either destroy them, or find out who they belong to, and stop all this. I'm gonna go back to when I went to go visit family, and when I basically figured out that it wasn't just rumors being spread, but it was really real. Because why on earth would family members, who normally just don't give a shit about me, have so much to say in disgusting detail? I knew that my brother was involved because I hear him talking out loud to himself on a daily basis about different topics, and he uses code names. I've learned Peter is a sign for microphone. Simon is a code word for camera. And I figured out through a church activity that I was forced to go through in order to help out a family member, which I deeply care about, so I was willing to go on such a journey, that it was somehow involving Twitch. I think I may have said this a little earlier in the video, but it's super hot in here, and I really don't care. I found out through family members that someone had made multiple AI videos of me I've already sworn a lot on here. I know this is gonna get pushed down in the algorithm, and I don't care. Someone had made AI videos of me fucking individuals from, this is a quote, and I quote, old men, unquote, for gratification. And in the corner, it looked like footage of my brother involved. So he was not participating in the action, but the footage was trying to show him as some sort of pimp. I've also heard that exact same quote come out of his mouth. Now, I've told my parents about this because obviously when someone puts cameras in your house and you hear all these comments, you tell your parents about it so that in hopes that maybe they could also be on the lookout to possibly find these cameras, because it's also including stalking them. I'm so tired. I'm so done with this, but they don't believe me. And they say that I need, JD, you need to go out and find these cameras or find some evidence of someone saying something. And whenever I inform them that someone had said something, it goes nowhere. So, I'm coming onto this channel. I had many other videos planned, not this. But this whole video is to inform you if you find any pornographic stuff of me, please report it. Also report it to FBI and CIA as artificial intelligence. Unless you know the Twitch channel in which the live stream is happening. I have also repeatedly said, while I'm going to the bathroom so nothing would get clipped out, I do not consent and I do not give permission to be filmed. Other words as well, of a similar variety, but those are the two big ones that I keep repeating in hopes that nothing could get clipped out. Unless someone clipped it in such a funny way that it realistically could not have happened. I can't avoid that. But I purposely have done everything I physically could except go on here in order to try to make this stop. But now, come to realization that I need help. I don't know this channel. I don't know this Twitch channel or any connected channels showing of the pornography. Of course, because it was done without my knowledge, I never consented to it, or gave the thumbs up or permission or A-OK to do this. If you could just report anything that showed me in a provocative manner, I'd appreciate it. I recognize that everyone that's listening in on my channel is not my friend, not my ally. I understand that because of these stalkers, most people hate me. They really don't give a shit, but they know that something's going on, so then they feel it gives them the A-OK to be a bad person and insult someone. My face is red because it is hot in here. If you find anything on Twitch, please report it. If you find anything on any other live streaming services or videos not on this channel, please report it. I have names, but I don't have proof. So I'm not capable of giving much to you. But it seems as though everyone in the world, except me, knows what's going on when it comes to this digital issue. So, when I go to upload this, in the description, I will give my Discord server for anyone to contact me. I'd much prefer if it get reported, but I would also appreciate just someone informing me of this footage that I cannot seem to get access to. I never agreed to use, and is clearly used by just evil people. And I will say evil because why would someone do this? To all those who are not involved in this at all, I wish you a good day. To everyone who is involved in this, fuck you. And I know it was common in Shakespeare's time to insult your mother, but it seems like you already have that cut out for yourself.